Good morning, everyone. I am Kathy Mamolen, and I am a psychic medium. Welcome to our daily message for September 26th, Saturday, and Sunday, September 27th. I always record a day in advance, so welcome. I am recording live, so if the message resonates for you today, take it. Messages and readings are fluid, and if you're just seeing this now, you can take it with you for tomorrow, okay? I'm going to give my daily message today. All of the cards that I'll be using are in the description box below. And I posted all of those. I'm going to be using Shadowland Tarot. I'm going to be using Wisdom Oracle card deck. I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch. So I got lots of fun cards to use this morning. I'm going to be giving you my weekend message. So hang in there with me. Following that, I'm going to be answering some questions from the audience. They are free in general. However, if you do make a donation to my PayPal account, I take donated readings first, and then if I have time, I open it up to free readings. So if you donate, please just put that you've donated, raise your hand. We are live. I will see you. My moderator, Priyanka, will wave at me also. Let me know that you made a donation, and I'm going to add you to my list for a reading. So let's just see what your energy is today. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the weekend. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Brenda. Hi, Rory. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tammy. Good morning, Priyanka. Thank you for helping as always, my moderator. Okay, so let's see what your energy is for the day. Let's get started. This is your weekend forecast for September. We're heading into the end of September. If you haven't had a chance to look at my monthly forecast, please take a look at those. I put the link below for each of the Zodiac signs. So those are an extended monthly reading. You can take a look at those on YouTube. And please follow me. Good morning, Lena. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Patricia on YouTube. Good morning. Hi, honey. Okay, so let's make sure you hit my subscribe button and ring the bell. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, go over to YouTube and please do that. I am doing some surprise readings on YouTube only, so I want to make sure that you guys are good morning, Liz from New Hampshire. Just so that you know, I grew up in Manchester, New Hampshire. Are you Liz Sargent that I grew up with? No way. If you're Liz Sargent, let me know. Are you my grade school best friend neighbor? That's funny. Hi, Liz. You just made my day, Liz. How are you, sweetheart? Oh my God. How are you? You should see how big the boys are. The boys are big. Brian's married. Oh my God. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's start with some, that just made my day. Sorry, everybody, but Liz is like my childhood friend. I wasn't expecting that. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so life is good. Facebook friends from all over, right? Beautiful. So let's do some energy cards. Let's see what's going on with you guys. This is for September 26th, 27th. This is your daily message to get you through the weekend. And then I may have a surprise for everybody later this afternoon. And let's just see if I pop online again later this afternoon with a big surprise, something different. Okay. I'm not making any promises. I don't know what my schedule's going to be like, but I'm hoping I can do a surprise for you. All right, let's see what my energy is telling me. I have building blocks today. I have imagination. Imagine. Trying to get my table organized. I have no place like home. Beautiful. Okay. So obviously, the first thing that's jumping out at me is this sense of building blocks, okay? That we need a foundation. I love the fact that I have this no place at home and building blocks at the same time, because it's it's building a foundation, right? It's building a foundation of your life, right? And making sure that all areas of your life are balanced, all areas of your life are working all at the same time. Okay. So it's everything from our health, of course, right? To our financial situation, right? That would be a building block, to our relationships. All right. And then that encompasses us into the sense of there's no place like home. Now, home is not it's a physical place. Okay. It gives us comfort and gives us security, gives us a roof over our head. But I can remember years ago when I struggled with anxiety, when I was struggling with, I had lost a business. I had been hit by Hurricane Sandy, with all my clients being houses floating in the ocean. Everybody was devastated here at the Jersey Shore, and it was a chain reaction to any business. And I can remember the feeling of climbing out of my skin, that I didn't even want to be home. Okay. That the things, I would do a lot of running around, a lot of expended energy, running errands, going places, driving places, just to try to not be climbing out of my skin. And it was a horrible, horrible feeling. And I can remember thinking to myself that I can't live at this pace because it was painful, right? So the sense of there's no place like home isn't just about being in our physical environment. It's being comfortable in our own skin. Okay. Being comfortable with being alone, being comfortable with, knowing that we're in a good place, that we're in a safe place, that we can take care of ourselves, that we're healthy, that we have a good positive mindset, that we eliminate negative things from our lives when they're no longer serving us. Okay. So being at home, for me, I love my home. Don't get me wrong. In fact, I'm packing up my home in New Jersey right now. I'm freaking out because I'm grateful we're going to Florida. I love my home in Florida. But half of what I own right now is starting to go into boxes. And I love having all my stuff, and I like having everything kind of in its place. So to live with my house kind of upside down for the next month and a half or so is going to be kind of unsettling for me. So I'm going to have to work really, really hard with just calming myself down, saying I'm going to be okay, not climbing out of my skin. I pray I never go back there. So I want you to know that for today, oh, thank you. You like my necklace? I got this at a yard sale for like $2. It's an antique. I don't even know what kind of stone it is. I'm sure it's fake. But you know what? I said, I'm a psychic. That would look good on me. So I said, you know what? I grabbed it for $2. I was like, it's mine, but thank you. Hi, Kath Crystal on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Kathleen on YouTube. Thank you. So the sense of home for me isn't just the roof over my head. Okay. It's the sense of being in control of my emotions, feeling grounded, feeling comfort, not climbing out of my skin, feeling like I'm in the right place at the right time. So these cards are really touching home to me today. I don't know about you guys, but my energy is like right on target with this feeling. So I love that. I also want to throw in there imagine, because I'm on a new adventure. I don't know about you guys, but my husband and I packing up. Our kids are grown. We're leaving we raised 5 children between us in Southern New Jersey. And we're starting like this new retired adult life in Florida. So can you imagine? We're so used to taking care of kids and getting kids through college and getting them set up in apartments and helping them get started on jobs. We have 5 children between the ages of 24 and 28. Two of those are twins. So we have done nothing since we've been together but kind of manage children and getting kids through college and stuff. So this is our time. And I feel the same way for you. I feel that, this is kind of the sense of imagine what's next, imagine what's coming. Okay. Somebody had said to me, and I thought it was such a great quote. Imagine if the best days of your life haven't happened yet. What a great way to live, right? We have these amazing moments in our life. Our children get married, we give birth, we have weddings, we have, celebrations. But what if some of the best days of our life haven't happened yet, right? How about if we live in that kind of a day? How about if we live in that feeling of the best is yet to come? Okay. And Liz is saying grandbabies come next. Liz, don't even get me started with the thought of us having grandchildren. That's just mind blowing. And Lisa Tolpin is my Facebook friend also, if you haven't connected to Lisa. It's like all we used to play Barbies, outside and have like grand Barbie forts, and it was incredible. So big part of my childhood is Liz Sargent. That's a riot. All right, let's see what your tarot cards are saying. I'm going to pull the Everyday Witch. I want to see what's going on with you. But so far, I love the messages. I love the sense of, building a foundation with my feelings, my heart, my, that sense of knowing that my place at home isn't just the physical environment. It's the emotional security that it gives me. Whoa, I'm going to pick another deck. I just lost half my deck. All right, let's pick a different deck. We're going to go to the Witches Tarot. There are too many on the floor for me to pick up. I was too excited. My deck went flying. All right. Oh, Kath, you made Kath Crystal, and thank you for the donation, honey. I'm going to add you to my list now. Okay. And I will get to you when I do some. If you are just joining me, if you'd like to make a donation when I get to the free readings part, if you made a donation, I take those readings first, and then I open it up to people who are in the audience. Good morning, Bernadette. How are you, sweetheart, in YouTube? Hi, Tammy. Hi, Laura. All right, let's see what your tarot cards are saying. I have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. I have the Star, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. I have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Okay, I got a lot of swords. Okay. And the Knight of Cups. All right, let me just see what I'm feeling. Let's see where you're going. This is for your weekend, okay? I will have to tell you that there's something that is maybe going back to that no place of home. Maybe there's something that's upsetting you. Maybe there's something in your life that isn't making you feel peaceful, okay? Maybe you don't feel comfortable at home, all right? And this is something that we actually have to work towards. I have the sense of restless nights with my Nine of Swords, that I'm having a difficult time wrapping my head around things. Maybe it's keeping me up at night. And I also have the Ten of Swords telling me that there's something in my life I need to put a rest to. So if something's upsetting me, if I'm fighting with somebody, if I'm not, things are not working out the way that they're supposed to in my life, in a relationship, I need to figure out how I can make those changes to make my home happier. Okay. So whatever this is, I want to address it. Okay. Something is upsetting you and we want to get rid of that. I have the Ace of Swords. So I do have this sense of a new beginning. I also have the Page of Swords with the sense of, you know what, I have it in me to start over almost. I mean, not that you're going to be starting like your whole life, but maybe it's a truce. Maybe it's something like that, like maybe I'm just going to push this off my plate. I'm going to get rid of these bad feelings. I'm going to get rid of these emotions. I'm going to let that fight go. I'm going to pick my battles. Maybe you had a little argument with somebody, and you can go one of two ways. You can either keep the argument going and be mad and resentful, or you can let it go and pick your battles. Okay. It's that kind of feeling like, you know what? It's not worth it to me because the only person it's hurting is me. I've got the Two of Swords. I feel like I'm protecting myself. I'm not letting my heart be the way that I want it to be. So I'm a little concerned with that. But you have the strength. You are letting it go. I do have the sense of you're letting it go. Possibly you're going to go near water this weekend. Maybe a good walk around a lake. Maybe get on a boat. Go to the last couple of weekends to get to the beach to look at the water, something like that. So maybe that will give your thoughts a chance to just let it go. Okay. You just got this feeling of like, let the waves take it away. Okay. I do have a new beginning happening this weekend. It's coming into you pretty fast with my 8 of Wands. So maybe somebody's coming into your life this weekend that you weren't expecting. Maybe some good news is coming into your life that you weren't expecting. So it is something. It's happening fast is how it's coming into me. So if there's some energy around you this weekend, don't be surprised that, maybe it's kind of this feeling of somebody just popped into your life. I don't know how to describe it any other way. Okay. Maybe you're going to hear from an old friend like I just did with Liz, and it was exciting. And it was kind of like, wow, that just changed the direction of my reading for sure, because I wasn't expecting that. It's that kind of a feeling like, wow, where did Liz come from? So just lots of energy around that star card. So I do feel that they are trying to share with you, keep your eyes open for this possibility. Going back to my Imagine card, I have this star and imagine. Okay. So maybe something new is coming as far as an idea for work. Maybe something new is coming for an idea of something that you want to do around the house. This might be a great weekend for doing some projects around the house, decorating the house for the fall. And it's kind of like, oh, I have an idea. I want to rip off the back deck and put a new deck on. It's kind of like, some kind of big project. But whatever the new idea is, it's a sense of using your creativity, using your imagination. It's bringing you joy. It's bringing you into a place of feeling more secure, feeling more at home, not climbing out of your skin. There's nothing worse. Has anybody else had that feeling of climbing out of your skin? I really, that was probably the hardest thing when I had anxiety. That's how I remember describing it to the doctor. I'd never had such severe anxiety. And I was like, I'm climbing out of my skin. And she said, yeah, you are. And you need help. And I was like, I need help. And you know what? I got help for a period of time. I'm grateful that I was smart enough to see a doctor at that period of my life. And Michelle is saying yes every day. It's an awful feeling. So I work on calming myself. And staying in the state that I'm in now, which is comfort, happy home, feeling secure, feeling happy, knowing that God is providing for me, and all of those things. And Laura's saying, yes, climbing out of my skin. All right. So we have a lot of people in this room that have felt the same feelings that I have felt. So my heart goes out with you, but there is hope that you do feel better. Okay. So imagine feeling better. I came across something this morning in my daily. I study every morning. I can't begin to tell you how many books I have. I study something every morning. And I came across something that I wanted to share with you because it was the first time that I had seen all the laws and principles of divine laws and principles all in one place. And I wrote it down, and I'm probably going to type it up and put it on my desk. I don't know, but I've never seen all the laws. So I want to share with you because there are laws that we say and live by without even knowing that we're doing that. Okay. And you probably have heard of all of these laws, but you've never seen them all in one place. So I want to share them with you because I thought, wow, this is really great. Okay. So these are my divine laws and principles that we need to live by. Okay. The law of abundance, right? Believing that there's infinite amount of abundance, and that even though someone else is may have everything that they need, they may be, millionaires and cars and boats and whatever, just because they have amazing abundance doesn't mean that we don't have the potential to have equal abundance or more. Okay, there's infinite amount of abundance for everybody. Okay, the law of prayer, that when we put our prayers out collectively, that they are heard, right? You see that on Facebook. Please pray for my child. Please pray for my husband. He's going into surgery. My mother's sick. And it's this collective prayer, right? So we know that works. We know that that principle works, okay? The law of karma, right? If you believe in karma, and I live in a world of, I let God take care of situations. Okay. I walk away. It's not for me. Hi, Nicole on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining me. The law of karma. So I allow God in the universe to take care of things that have happened to me that I think were unfair. It's not for me to judge. I don't seek revenge. And I just wait patiently. And I always refer to it as poetic karma when it happens, when it kind of comes back around at that person. And I just say, I didn't have to do a thing. I didn't have to do a thing. I just let the principle and the law of karma take care of it on its own. Okay. We talk a lot about the law of attraction, right? That's something that we've said over and over again in this channel, in this room. Feelings that we put out, words that we put out, it's that boomerang, they come back, right? So that's the law of attraction, which a lot of you are familiar with. Connected to that is the law of thought. Okay, it's not just the words that we say, it's our thoughts. Okay, that the universe can hear our thoughts. So we can't be saying out loud, I'm happy, but then inside saying, I hate my life. Okay, I'm unhappy. Nothing's going right. Okay, because the universe is hearing that and the universe is bringing more of that to me. Okay, so that's the law of thought. The law of compensation. The ability to have a livelihood, to be compensated for our worth, to have value in our work, to be rewarded for hard work. Okay, that's the law of compensation that we're all entitled to. And then the law of nature, the universe is in control of the nature and our seasons and our weather, and we don't have any control over the law of nature. Okay, we just have to accept it and live by it and enjoy it. So I thought that these were awesome. I hope that you enjoyed these because I had never seen them all collectively listed. And it was just a reminder to me that they are all working in my life every day. And it's almost like I need to go through this checklist every day and remind myself that, yes, I have the ability to have great abundance in my life. And yes, I need to let things go and let karma take care of it. Okay. And yes, that if I work hard, I'm going to be compensated for it. Okay. So I thought that I would share that with you guys today, just as your kind of like daily message and kind of give you some, a lot of these you knew already. It's just kind of a reminder, I think. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So hi, everybody. All right. So let's open it up to some questions. I know that Calf Crystals in YouTube. Let me just put my cards back. Let me just put my cards back into order here so that I can get organized again. And I've got a poor deck sitting on the floor. I'll have to pick up my deck later. Okay, so let's pull some energy cards. Kathleen, let's Kathy, I guess. Kath's Crystals. Where are you, sweetheart? So she donated. Anybody who makes a donation, you can make it. Priyanka just posted the link. It's a PayPal Me account. If you make a donation, I pull those people first. And then I will open it up to free live readings. Okay. And Liz is saying, love it, needed daily reminders. Awesome. Okay, there's Kath. Hi, Kath. Kath Crystals. All right. All right, on YouTube. Thank you for going on to YouTube. So let's just see what your energy is saying to me today. The garden and the gate. And let's just see my Wisdom Oracle card deck. Round and round. Look at this. Round and round. Okay, so how that came into me, Kath, was definitely this round and round we go. And you know what? If you look at this card really close, okay, I'm going to put it really close because I want you to see the center of this spiral. Do you see the man's face? And this, as the spiral is going in, it's going all the way into my third eye. So it's the sense of round and round we go, that, you know, we're going around the topic of a spiritual awakening. We are going touching base with a lot of different aspects of your spiritual awakening. Okay. And I want to get you to the point, it's sharing with me that we want to get you to the point where we open up that third eye and that you're really just fully connected, just fully there. Okay. So that's how that's coming into me. Once that third eye is really open and you feel really confident about it and you feel really, it's coming into me as available to receive. I love that. Available to receive, almost the sense of you're not available right now. So the garden and the gate, look at how pretty this is. So once I open that third eye, it's a sense of, oh my God, look at this other world that I'm going to enter into. Look, the flowers are blooming, the birds are, the birds are chirping, I mean, I have to tell you, even with my own spiritual awakening, it feels like you're falling in love. I mean, it's very much a feeling of euphoria, that, everything is so heightened. I cried every day. The first year that I realized that I was hearing voices, of course you'd cry too if you heard voices, but I was crying emotionally because I was so overwhelmed. And it is that sense of, joy, emotional joy, spiritual awakening. But how it came into me, Kath, was the sense of opening that third eye. Round and round we go. At some point, we have to get to the point where we actually are doing the work. Okay. Opening up the messages, listening for the messages, delivering the messages, all of those feelings are coming in for me, for you. Okay. So continue your work, honey. She's saying, yes, I see it. Plus the chakra colors. Beautiful. Absolutely. Beautiful. So these things are coming into you, sweetheart. They're flowing into you very quickly. I want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on opening up your third eye. And then I feel like this incredible sense of this beautiful garden. You're going to be entering this beautiful garden. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for watching me on YouTube also. And Tammy's saying, I watched the horoscope for the October on YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this. Okay, so I watched the horoscope for the October on your YouTube page, and I cannot believe how accurate you were. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. For those of you that haven't seen your October forecast, please go to my YouTube channel. There is a playlist with all of the zodiac signs with an extended reading also. So you can watch the free forecast, and then there's an extension, which is an expanded reading in more depth for $10. So if that's something that you'd like to do. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Let's see what your cards are saying. All right. So we're using the Wisdom Oracle deck right now. Tammy, it's saying thinker. Let's see what else I'm feeling. And deep knowing. Deep knowing. Okay. So the first thing that came into me was this kind of decision that you may be trying to make. Okay. It almost this sense of not quite a major change of direction. I'm going to say a shift in direction. Okay. So you're doing a lot of thinking about where am I going next? What's happening next? What am I supposed to do? And the answers aren't quite coming to you yet. So because it's just a shift, you may not feel a dramatic change, but it is the sense of inside of you, this deep knowing is there, and the answers are going to come. Okay. But I feel like I'm on the fence with something. I feel like I'm ready to, it's saying take a plunge. Take a plunge. You're going to have another baby. You're going to have a second baby. You're going to have another baby. It's that kind of feeling like, do I want another baby? Is this a good time for a baby? It's that kind of a feeling. But it doesn't have to be a baby. It could be something smaller. But a lot of time thinking, a lot of time planning. The messages are going to come to you. Look for the signs. The messages are going to come to you, and then you'll get more clarity as you put more thought into that situation. Okay. But you're right on the path, right on the right path. You are thinking about it. And the answers are going to come. So deep knowing that it is inside of you, and that they are trying to guide you, and that you are exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. But it was this sense of a little bit of a shift, a little bit of we're going to veer off over here for a little while because we have some things to learn in this area. Okay. So awesome. Awesome. And thank you for the plug about my horoscopes. I love it. Okay. Hi, Kathleen. She's saying, okay, so she's saying my birthday's on September 23rd. Happy belated birthday. I watched my horoscope for October. Libra and Virgo seem to apply. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for doing that. All right, so happy birthday. So Tammy is saying, I gotta say, I'll come back to you in a minute, Kathleen. Hold on. So Tammy's saying, haha, debating on a big move. Lots of thinking. Lots of thinking going on. I love it. Awesome. All right. So Kathleen, let's see what's going on in your let's see what's going on in your life right now. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. I have the Fates. The Fates. And I have Orphaned. We had this card yesterday. Orphaned. I'm going to get some clarification from my tarot deck. Ace of Swords and a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so Kathleen, it's coming into me as just this fate of that you just want your family to be okay. I have 10 of Pentacles, which is my happy home, happy family, finances are working out, those types of things. And I have my Ace of Swords, so you're really fighting for some of those things to happen. But they are telling me to have faith, that things are working out for you, that you're not alone is how the Orphan card is coming into me now. They're trying to share with you and to remind you that you're not alone in this battle, that they're giving you the strength, and that ultimately they just want you to be happy. Okay, ultimately, they just want you to have your family together and be happy and have your home be okay, and that financially you're taken care of. So I'm gonna put in the category of they're just reminding you today to ultimately have faith. Okay, and you're doing great. And thank you always for following me and supporting me. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Bernadette on YouTube. Where'd you go? Bernadette on YouTube. Should I take the job or no? All right, let's pull a couple of energy cards. Let's see what I'm feeling. I do feel like this is you're welcome, Kathleen. This is a temporary job. They are sharing with me that it's going to lead to something else. So if you want to be employed temporarily, I feel like it will lead you to something else. I do have an envy card. And I have adjacent possibilities. Okay. So you may be envious of someone else. Maybe somebody else has what you want. Okay. Going back to my laws and principles earlier, remember my law of abundance? My law of abundance tells me that there's enough abundance for everyone. Okay. And that they're giving you these doors of opportunity, these doors of possibilities to walk through so that that abundance becomes yours, is how I feel. But the answer is yes, I do want you to take the job. I feel like it's a stepping stone to something bigger. And I'm going to say, you know what? I feel like my self-esteem, I feel like my routine, all of those things will feel better to me when I'm back to work also. So there's a lot of other reasons that I want you to be actually working. Okay. So beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Hi, Desi. Desi, hi, Desi. How are you, sweetheart? Let's see. Okay. So please hit the share button so you have a chance to be entered into a half an hour reading. I would love that. Everybody gets a chance at a free reading. It can be a phone reading or a Zoom reading. I do give that once a week away. And invite your friends, all of that good stuff. And Bernadette, I would love to give you a private reading. That would be wonderful. You can book a reading at Kathy Mamolen Psychic Medium. Okay. So I have Treasure Island, Desi. And I have Come to the Edge. Okay, so the first thing is Come to the Edge came into me as this sense of taking a leap of faith, okay, that you've kind of hit, you've kind of hit your wall, I guess. You've kind of, I don't know if it's discouragement or frustration, that you kind of feel like, I can't do this anymore. I feel like I'm going to fall off the cliff. I feel like I'm going to fall off the cliff and things aren't going to get better. Okay. But they're sharing with me they are going to get better, that this treasure chest is there. Okay. And that it's coming into you. All right. But we have to take a leap of faith. I have to get you back into believing in yourself. I have to get you back into knowing that they're sharing with me that this is just the beginning. Okay. That, this isn't, if you're stuck right now, this is not where you're going to stay. All right. They're sharing with me this is just the beginning, that you're going to get your motivation back. You're going to get your I can do this back, your mojo, whatever, your get up and go, however you want to say it. And you're going to let this go behind you. But I do feel like something has hit you. It's discouraged you. You feel frustrated and you just are trying to find some inner strength to kind of get back up on the horse. But they're sharing with me that the Treasure Island is coming. So I need you to dig deep. I need you to believe in yourself, sweetheart. You're amazing. All right. And if somebody knocked you down or something knocked you down or your career knocked you down, time to get back up. Get back up get back on the horse and know that the treasures are coming. Okay, so it's always in God's timing. It's always in God's timing. So hang in there, sweetheart. But I did feel this sense of being disappointed and frustrated. So whatever's going on, just know that it's temporary. Okay. Hi, Patricia on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Will my husband keep his job with the new owners? I did just hear yes, but let's get some cards to confirm that. Hi, Crystalis on YouTube. Okay. Hi, Nicole on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. Okay. Patricia, will my husband keep his job? I do feel like yes. I do feel like we're safe. I have by the book, and I have an unfinished symphony. Okay. So the first thing that came into me was, of course, by the book, with the sense of your husband crossing all his T's and dotting all his I's. Okay, that he's very does his due diligence. So I think that he gave a lot of thought to, being in this job. All right, or staying in the job, with the new ownership taking over. It feels like maybe something like that. As long as he's doing it by the book, as long as they're doing it by the book and everything's on the up and up, I feel like he's very secure. Okay, so I do want to take away the fear of that the rug is not being pulled out from under you. I do not feel any of those feelings. I do feel like I have some unfinished business for some reason. It could be either with the old ownership, or some old hurts on his part. Maybe he feels like he was taken advantage. Maybe he feels like he wasn't treated fairly. So I do feel that I have some sense of unfinished business. So if he can get some of those things off his plate, or even if it's unfinished business on your side with not trusting this company, then I think you're both going to be able to move on. Okay. But I think your husband's doing it by the book. I think he's a very smart man. I think that he did his due diligence. I think that he's safe and secure right now. I think that the risk and the fear is behind you. And I'm only going to send you positive vibes that everything continues to work out. So I know it's very scary times when it comes to our finances. Okay. But the law of compensation, my list is working in your favor. So that's a great example of the law of compensation. Your husband has always done the right thing, right? Your husband has, he's a good man. He's always done the right thing. He's been doing it by the book his whole career. And this is an example. I have 12:12 on the clock. Everybody make a wish. An angel's visiting us. He's doing it by the book, so he's being compensated and rewarded for those efforts. Okay, so the law of compensation is working for him. Beautiful. Okay, Crystalis on YouTube. Hi. Should we look into buying a new home this year or next? I did hear next, like boom. Next year, I do feel a move for next year. Let's just confirm that. Confirm that with your cards. But I do feel a move coming. They're saying you're going to move fast, actually. I asked when. They said you're going to move fast. So you may actually move at the turn of the year, maybe the first quarter you may start looking right now, but you actually may close on a home, like February, March kind of feeling to me, that first quarter of 2021. Here we go. Door to personal healing and happiness. Whatever this move is, wherever this move is, you're going to be very happy there. Okay. I definitely feel like it's, very peaceful and opening, and it's opening new doors for you, new opportunities and new feelings. So I do love that. I will tell you that my no place like home jumped back out at me, which was earlier, that you'll be settled. Whichever this next move is, I feel like you'll be there for a long time and you'll feel secure there. You'll feel safe. It's very grounding to you. So I want you to move ahead. I want you to put some time into actually narrowing down where you're going. I feel like you're possibly purchasing going into the first quarter of next year. I will say March is the strongest month that's jumping out at me right now. So that's what I would focus on, is that as maybe a target date, something like that. But yeah, you're well on your way, sweetheart, to getting yourself into a new home. Okay, beautiful. Okay, Isabel, Sharon. Hi, Laura. Hi, Laura. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nicole. I'd like to know about buying a home this year, hopefully really wanting to move into our first home. All right, I'm going to pull my Halloween Oracle. You're welcome, Crystallist. Is that your name on YouTube? All right, you're welcome. Reminder, if you'd like to make a donation, you can make a donation to my PayPal Me account. All right. Hi, Kathleen. Okay. Nicole, buying a home. Spirit, please guide me. Let's see what's going on with Nicole. Okay, I want to get some clarity on one card. Okay. Okay. Nicole, I'm going to tell you that the first thing that came into me was a death card. Okay. And death does not mean that somebody is going to die. It means it's a significant change coming in your life. So in reference to you buying a new home or moving into a home, I'm going to put it into the category of yes. And we're going to put where you are right now behind you. I feel like I'm struggling. I don't know where I am. If I'm living with parents, I feel like I don't have my own space, something like that, because I do have the Seven of Wands and I do have the sense of having to work really hard at where I am. All right. But I will tell you, emotionally, you're on your way, because I have the King of Cups. So that tells me that we're going to be fulfilled. Okay, that tells me that we are going to be there in a very short period of time, and that we are going to be working our way to that new house. Okay, I'm asking now if I can have a timeline. They're sharing with me it's closer to 2 years. Okay, so maybe next year, 2021, we are saving all year and we're really good at saving. And by 2022, we actually have the down payment for the house and we actually are able to physically move. Okay, so it's a little bit more delayed than I probably would like to tell you, but it is in the works. I do feel like it's in the universe. I do feel like we need to put an end to the situation that you're in now. It's no longer serving you. It's very difficult. Either you're renting or you're not happy where you are. You've outgrown it. You're living with your parents. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I feel like I really have to get out of where I am. Okay, so there she is. She's saying, I'm living in a very small apartment, but really wanting to buy a home far from where we live now. Yeah. I'm going to put in the category of you're a couple of years away. And part of that isn't you. Part of that could be just the crisis, the natural crisis. You know, if a normal timeline would have been a year, because of the pandemic, I feel like I have to push you out further. Okay, so I do feel like that's what's going on. Okay, but thank you for joining me in YouTube. Thank you. Okay. Angela, Starseed Medium. How are you? Welcome. Angelic Starseed Medium. I'm sorry if I pronounce it. Let's see what's going on with you. Thank you for following me on YouTube. I love talking to other gifted people. I love connecting with them. I refer to them as my tribe. It's like, wow, hi, how are you? We talk the same language. So let's just see what Spirit's telling you today. Okay. All right. So I have a leg up and I have chaos and conflict. I'm gonna say the leg up is jumping out at me, sweetheart. Well, how it came into me was the sense of definitely, of course, I know this if you're spiritual, take the high road. Okay. Curious if you've been attacked psychically recently, because that's how that second card came into me, the chaos. Wondering if somebody or some group of people are coming after you. Your spiritual awakening could be going up to a higher level. As you get stronger spiritually, I know in my case, as I became stronger, I was being psychically attacked. Okay, so that's where the chaos is coming from. I feel like it's coming into me as the word controversy. Wondering if there's any circles of people around you that are giving you a hard time about your work or your judging you, so to speak, as a medium. But I do feel this sense of being psychically attacked. So I want you to watch that. Of course, you're going to take the high road. You've got a leg up on them. You've got a gift, and God is just going to say, you know what? I'm going to lift you up and I'm going to move you on. I've got better things for you to be doing. Okay. But I do feel like something is coming after you, whether it's in this realm or human form. But I do feel like you're being attacked right now, honey. So let's just say healing energy prayers around you. It does happen to gifted people. It's very scary when it happens because it creates a lot of emotion around us. So I think my message to you is some protection. Okay, so I'm going to send you some healing energy and some protection, and so that you can continue to do your work and spread your light. Okay. All right, so here she's saying, I've been procrastinating a bit on my progress. That must be why, not usually my thing. Okay, so why the procrastination? Okay, the procrastination can be the actual attack itself, is that you're not putting your energy into your gift. And it's the lower power's way of saying, we don't want you to get better. We don't want you to be stronger. We don't want you to exercise your psychic ability. Okay, so I need you to break through that. I need you to push yourself. I need you to, it's coming into me as exercise. I always refer that, this is, it's like anything else, the more I use it, the stronger I am. If I wasn't using my gift every day, I don't think I'd be hearing the messages as clearly as I do. Okay. So I need to push you. I need to push you, sweetheart. So, do some free readings. The best way to get outside of yourself and your procrastination is to actually give it away. Okay, so go out there and give some free readings. Maybe there's people here in this room that would love a free reading. Go out there and give some free readings, get your mojo back, and get back into it and have fun. Okay, it needs to be fun. That's why you've been given a gift. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Lauren. Okay. Okay. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Let's see what Lauren is doing. Okay. Lavon, I did just hear son. She wants to know, will her son have a son or a girl, a boy or a girl? I just heard son. I think that you're going to have a grand and angelic. I'm going to come back to you, Lauren, in 1 second. Angelic Starseed Medium is saying, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Completely resonates. I have crystals to use that will help also. I love the push. I need to do my giveaway for September, so I'll do it. Perfect. See? Sometimes you need to hear the message from somebody else. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hi, Lauren, honey. Let's see what I'm feeling. Let's see what your energy card says today. It's saying I need to be flexible. And it's saying I want peace. Okay. So my first response to that is, I don't want to say chaos. I don't think that that's the right word. I kind of feel like it's coming into me as tolerating. I guess that's probably not a good word either, but it's coming into me as I'm tolerating a situation. Okay. I'm accepting a situation that maybe I'm actually becoming resentful of. Okay. So whatever's going on in your life that I guess you're butting heads with somebody, I want you to be a little bit more flexible. I want you to be a little bit more open to what's going on their side. I want you to meet them halfway, because the only person that I feel like it's hurting is you. I feel like it's just causing resentments. It's the spinning the wheel feeling. It's the, no matter what I do, it's never enough. It's this, I don't do enough. I can't do enough. I can't make them happy. It's all those types of feelings. So I want you to be a little bit more flexible, and things will calm down a little bit more. And then I feel this kind of inner peace coming. Okay. So right now, I think that you're very close to getting there. I think that you're, things are not blowing up in your life. You're just spinning your wheels for some reason about an area of your life that you shouldn't put so much energy into, quite frankly. Okay. So it's just the sense of, let's just be a little bit more flexible. Let's see if we can get some of these things off our plate and bring peace into our own life. Okay. Bring peace into our own life, because then I feel like I'm going to be happier. Okay. So, nothing's blowing up. Nothing's blowing up. Just wanting more peace. I want to get rid of that, resentment. I don't know what this, I feel like it's a resentment towards someone. Maybe the person that you're sharing your life with, maybe they're not doing some of the things that you'd like them to be doing, or they're not doing them in the time that you want them to be done. Like they eventually get to those chores, but you wanted them done this morning. They didn't get to them until tomorrow, so whatever those types of things are happening, I need you to be more flexible, and the peace will come. Okay. So beautiful. Hi, Kathleen. And thank you all for helping each other in the chat. I really appreciate that. I really want to create a community and where you guys can share and help each other. Okay. All right. Hi, Isabel. How are you, sweetheart? Let's see what your energy cards are saying. All right. All right, so you got a lot of activity on YouTube this morning. That's awesome. Awesome. YouTube, if you're just joining me, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you ring the bell. Okay. And Isabel, let's see what's going on with you, sweetheart. Coming into me as you feel like you're lost, almost the sense of, I feel like I don't know where I'm supposed to go next. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing next. And it's not your personality type. Okay. You typically feel like you're a lot more in control. You typically really have your act together. And here we go. I'm at a fork in the road. Something's going on in your life that you're trying to make a decision, and it's upsetting you. Okay. All I can tell you is that you're going to pick the right path. God always puts us exactly where he wants us in that moment in time. Okay. So you might not be ready to make the decision today. So I want you to take the time. I want you to think things through. Let's just see what she's saying here. I want to know if my grandmother really told my mom not to let my cousin, who really is my sister, that she is my mom's daughter because she doesn't know. Yeah, that's like a whole other reading. That's like a lot going on. I'd have to really see what my feelings are. My relationship with my boyfriend is what you're talking about. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, these are one card readings. These are just, free general readings. So I can't get into whole relationships with families and, past relationships and those types of things. You're at a fork in the road. You're at a fork in the road. Here you are. And the path says this way or that, right? So you need some time to think about what it is that you want, what it is that's working in your life, what you think is going to be the best choice for you for your future. Okay. And in the meantime, it's the sense of feeling insecure. It's a sense of feeling like I'm in limbo. It's a sense of I don't know where I'm going. So those feelings are very uncomfortable for you. And I want you to know that you will make a decision and you will pick the path that you're meant to be on. Okay. So give yourself some time and it's all going to work out. And there she is. It's a hard decision to make. So my answer to that is if you're not ready to make the decision today, then just say, I'm not ready to make the decision today. And maybe tomorrow I'll make the decision. And then when tomorrow comes, you ask yourself, am I ready to make that decision? And until the day comes where that decision is very clear. Okay, there's going to be a moment that you have no doubt in your mind which path you're either staying or you're going. Okay. And there's no in between. So you're not ready to make the decision, and that's okay. So God's keeping you safe. He's helping you make decisions. He's putting spirit guides in front of you. He's helping deliver messages to you to help you get to that decision for what's best for you. All right. But you're going to be okay, honey. You're going to be okay. All right. So hi, Sean. She's giving me a plug. Kathy's spot on with babies. I usually am pretty good with babies. All right. All right. Hi, Sean. How are you? Let's give you a card, honey. I think you're going to be my last one because I've got to go into some readings, okay? I just looked at the clock. All right. Here we go. Hi, Sean. You're blessed. We know that. And clean it up. So, clean it up is all about kind of taking care. Sometimes we're so busy with big picture planning and taking care of, where are we going and what's our purpose and what's our why and all of those types of things that we have to be pulled back into our present. And clean it up is just about taking care of everyday chores. Okay, taking care of things that we need to get done in our present so that we can be comfortable. And, I've got to pack boxes today. I've got to get ready to move this house. So as much as I want to, do readings all day and talk to everybody all day, it's like I have to bring myself back to my own reality and say, I got to pack some boxes. Every day I got to pack boxes or we're not going to make that timeline to get out of this house. So it's that kind of feeling. So get some things done that you have to get done. Maybe you've been procrastinating some things. Maybe this weekend is a good time for you to get some things done. In addition to that, it's the sense of, of course, you're just truly blessed. Even with all that you have gone through, the blessing of a new grandchild has been, so fulfilling to you, and it's filling a void in your heart, and it's opening up your opportunities for your future and where you're going and how, this amazing new world that's going to happen with this baby growing, right? So I think it's just kind of take care of some business today, sweetheart, and then a reminder of how truly blessed you are and how amazing you are. So I do love that. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming on. I'm just noticing Shivanki is saying, when my best My bestie Priyanka will come back, and how? She's here. Oh, your bestie is, I have a Priyanka. I thought you were talking about my Priyanka. I'm not sure. I'd have to answer that on another day, sweetheart. Okay. I want to thank everybody. If you'd like to book a private reading, go to KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. And you can pick a phone reading or a Zoom reading. I would love to do a private reading with you. Please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell. Please join me weekdays at 11:30 a.m. Live for your daily message and for some random energy cards. And I'm grateful that you guys all jumped on. And if I have time later this afternoon, I may do something else fun. If not, I promise I will do it over the weekend. But thank you, Priyanka, for helping me. Origami Owl donated. All right, let me find Origami. I've got one more reading then. Okay, thank you, Priyanka. Let me find Origami Owl. Origami Owl. I thought we were done, but let me find her. All right, wondering what your question is, Origami Owl. Okay. Okay, Priyanka, I'm going to put you up on the board only because I can't find Origami Owl. So Origami Owl can look it for this timestamp later and find her reading. But if she shows up, I will see what her question is, if she has a question. Okay. All right. So Origami Owl, let's see what your energy card is. Boy, I just grabbed that one. Thank you, Priyanka. Good save. I would have felt horrible if I hadn't seen that. Okay. All right. So Origami Owl, let's see what your cards say. All right. Let's see what's in your cards today. I have breathe. I have breathe. Deep breath. Deep breath. And I have exchanging gifts. Okay. Okay, so the first thing they're telling me is that they are asking you to relax. Okay, so they're trying to either remind you to certainly breathe, meditate, take some time alone. All of those feelings are coming into me. Okay, and then I have this sense of an unexpected surprise. I have this unexpected, sometimes the gift are in small things. Sometimes it's almost the sense of hidden messages, small messages coming into you, trying to show you signs that things are going your way, things are getting better. A gift isn't necessarily a physical gift. It's not like somebody's giving you a package and you're opening it up. It could be connecting to somebody that you've been waiting to connect to. It could be them sharing with you their feelings. I do feel like it's in reference to your relationship. I do feel that it's the sense of feeling grateful and gratitude that I am, I guess, moving forward, things are getting better, things are better, or I'm grateful that they're good. So I'm going to say that it's unexpected gifts in respect to your emotions. Okay. Again, it's not the sense of I'm opening a package. It's not the sense of somebody just handed me a birthday present and I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. It's signs from the universe that you are exactly where they want you right now. And they're reinforcing how amazing you are. They're reinforcing that, they're putting people in front of you to help you do what you want to do. When I just said that, I kind of got a sense, my hands tingled, kind of got a sense that you are touching on this world. Maybe you are very interested in the spirit world. Maybe you're interested in oracle cards, spirit readings. Maybe you hear things, see things, feel things. But it was the sense of they're trying to send you messages. They're trying to give you signs which you are going to receive. And just be open to receiving these gifts. It's this gift of like, wow, that was a great message. That's no coincidence feeling. you know, that maybe I just said something that's a spot on with what you're feeling or doing, you know, that's a gift. Okay, that two people in two separate situations, you know, are saying the same things to you. That's a gift. It's being able to identify that as a gift. And how you're going to get there, sweetheart, believe it or not, is just take some deep breaths, deep breaths, and quiet your mind. Listen to your own inner voice. Be guided with what's important. You know, just trust what is coming into you. All of those feelings. Okay, so. Okay, and Crystallis, I think I gave a reading to already, Priyanka. Can we just confirm that? But Origami Owl, I want you to breathe. I think that you are doing amazing. And curious if you are interested in pursuing this spiritual journey. Okay, that when I said something along those lines, my hands actually tingled. So maybe that's what's going on with you, that you're trying to open up more. Okay, so Priyanka, if you can help me, did I give a reading to, did I give a reading to Crystallis Lacey Bannister? Yes, you did a reading. Okay, I just want to make sure. I don't want to leave anybody. She donated, so I want to make sure that she got a reading. Okay. Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you, everybody. I want to say have a great weekend. I'm going to try to do something fun for you guys over the weekend. And so look for me to go live again, something different. And if not, I will see you guys all on Monday morning for your message on Monday morning. And thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. I want you to have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys all again soon.